Vidit Gujrathi, one of India's top rated chess players, is in the news at the moment, and no, it's not because of his any exploits on the chess board. It is because of a spat that he has gotten himself involved in on the social media platform called X. In fact, for the last few days, he has been trending, and it all boiled down to one innocuous post that he had put on X, after which it just blew up. The post was put on Doctor's Day, where he put a picture of his family and said, "Happy Doctor's Day to my entire family." And to which a user then asked him on X, saying, "Happy Doctor's Day, what are the specialities of your family members, if you can share?" To which Vidit very politely replied, saying, "My father is an Ayurvedic migraine specialist, wife is MD homeopathy, my mom does cosmetology, and sister is a physiotherapist." He put that out. Till here, nothing amiss. To which then the liver doctor, who is very popular on the social media platform X, his real name is Dr. Syriac Philip, based out of Kerala, he replied to that post saying, "I'm sorry, but none of them are real doctors." And that's where things really blew up from there on. Vidit then goes on to reply to the liver doctor, saying, "Your entire brand and personality is built on insulting others while you chase retweets by tearing people down. My family quietly heals lives without needing a spotlight. They've helped more people than your ego can count. Stay in your lane, and for a change, try and being useful." It doesn't end. The liver doctor then, in his trademark very blunt style, comes back, says, "Hello Vidit, I'm not a fan of chess, but you are an important person for our country, and I did not mean to offend your family. I'm sure they are good people. I was just stating plain facts from a professional standpoint, and I do not mince my words. You may call that ego or whatever to console yourself, no problem." It's a very lengthy post that the liver doctor writes. If you follow him on X, you know that most of his posts are exhaustive and go very deep, and similar to this, he goes on to explain that why Doctor's Day is actually celebrated to celebrate a very popular physician, and that the science that he's talking about, whether it is homeopathy or cosmetology or physiotherapy, none of them really constitute medical science, and so none of the people that he's talking to technically can be referred to as doctor, and he was merely pointing those facts. After this, of course, there are a couple more exchanges between the two, but this was it, the fodder that social media really needed, and now social media is really split down the middle. In fact, the whole world has joined in, and it's become a debate about alternate form of medicines, and then traditional allopathy medicine, and this debate is going on. So everyone has really jumped in. In fact, it's kind of become political as well. If you take a look at people that are supporting some traditional forms of medicine and people that are just being scientific. But just to stick to our debate, to give you a bit of a background, Vidit Gujrathi needs no introduction, as I said, one of India's top chess players, in fact one of the top chess players in the world. But since this debate is about science, then credit must also be given to the liver doctor. He's a hepatologist himself, and his father was a gastroenterologist, if I'm not mistaken, and he's an award-winning doctor at that, and if you have been following him on social media platform X, I have to say that a lot of time his replies and posts are very brusque and very curt, and he really doesn't mince his word, as he says. But at least the one thing that you'd have to give it to him is that he's consistent with that. Many people do find him rude, but then he's consistent because he does not believe in any other form of medication. He only believes in scientific data, and oftentimes his arguments are about that when there is no scientific paper there or enough research done on something, if you do not have enough research, you just can't say by one or two people saying this benefited me, that doesn't make science. Science has to have years of research, number of individuals need to be tested, and you have to have fixed data to say, okay, if so many people have this much medicine, how much does it help, and all of that can only constitute science. So it's pretty steady on that, and he's been a divisive figure on Twitter previously as well. What you can't doubt is that he is a qualified doctor and good at his job. What you can argue is that some people believe in alternate types of medicine, it heals them, and then they are free to choose that as well. Do let us know what you think about this entire debate, and for more such sports related content, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today.